Okay, so today is, I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday. What's today's date? June 26th, 2018. Um, I am just overwhelmed with exhaustion, um, e- just mental exhaustion, um, physical exhaustion, like just not having enough sleep. And I'm just, I have so many things going through my mind, and I feel so many different things, so many different emotions. Um, I missed a few days of recording because my phone, for some reason, doesn't latch on to Wi-Fi long enough, or maybe the signal is too weak for my phone sometimes if I'm connected to a Wi-Fi. But it will just cut off, and I'm trying to upload some pictures and things from off the device to free up some memory, some space, so I can, first of all, so the phone can function a little bit better, and second of all, so that um, and better and faster, just more efficiently. And so, in case I need to record, I can record instantly without having to whip out um, any other device, which is just like, well, I discovered how I can use my notebook in the meantime. Again, this marks, I don't know how many times I feel like I've been homeless. I've been in unstable situations, living situations for a long time. Um, I would say so many times. Many times now. It spans just sporadically over, I would say, mm, I dare I say almost 20 years. It's crazy, but yeah, since it was after my mom passed, I was 19 or 20 when I was actually 18 17 when she passed. She passed a week before she passed a week before my birthday. Wait a minute. So, how old was I? I had to be like 25. I want to say 25, either 23 or 25 at the time. So, it was before I got my first apartment. I was 25, I believe. But I said in another video, I don't know if that's going to be able to be successfully uploaded, that at the hands of my own family member, I was left without a place. Not no, I'll say this. Let me correct myself. She made it so that I was not comfortable to live there. Even though I paid rent, I paid my own phone bill, and she was actually using my phone when I wasn't there, when I was at work or when I was in class. She was running up my phone bill. She would go in the room that I slept in, and she would utilize my phone. I was paying I was paying for the electricity bill when I even wasn't there. It was like ran between $300 and $400, and I was just making maybe $10 an hour as a temp. And so I didn't make much money, but my sister, sure enough, made sure that um, I paid my way, one way or the other, regardless if I could afford it or not. She didn't care about that. She didn't ask, "Oh well, how much you make?" Okay, well, you pay this amount. Just out of concern, the fact that I was just starting off as, working. And She wasn't working at the time. She was collecting on welfare benefits, and again, I was paying that electricity bill, which was a whopper every month. And it got to the point where she got in my face, like as she's done before, like she wanted to fight me, and pretty much, I don't know, I don't know, I don't even know what led up to that, but she got in my face and she called me a bitch, and she said that I feel as though the world revolves around me. And so this was when I was about 25. So I had been living with her for some years, her and the kids. Um, no, I might have been 22 or 23. It may have been around that age. Anyway, and my friend Lashana, like she knew how hostile my sister could be. I mean, to me for no reason. Like she could just black out on me for no reason. Like I was never disrespectful to my sister ever. Um, I never called her out her name. I never. I always paid. I paid for a dining room table, which was left from monies left from my our mother's life insurance. I also helped her out by opening up another account, and which was tied to mine, and so she used up all of her money and started spending my money, and she knew that's what she was doing. She didn't even apologize for that. She just used my money too. She used that money. Just a lot of stuff, shady stuff my sister has done. But that was like it. And my friend was like, "No, you can come and live with me. You don't gotta be in that situation." So from that point on, I only stayed with my friend for like maybe a month, the most maybe 2 months. I don't know, but I know I moved into my own apartment um, in the month of August, and my first apartment I moved. But since then, it's just been issues with me obtaining employment and or keeping employment, sustaining it. So for whatever reason, I would get laid off or fired, and it's just been I've been mostly unemployed than employed. And I'm saying all this right now. I'm in a hotel room because Sunday, I Saturday into Sunday, I pretty much did not sleep. I was on the streets, and it was just dangerous. I was cold. I tried to stay in the gym, and it was so cold in there. I felt like was going through what I would imagine someone who has hyperthermia, or who will be going through bouts about hyperthermia was going through. So the point where I couldn't think straight. I was just so cold, and I felt like I was getting sick. It was like maybe I want to say they probably set that thing to like maybe like 30 or 40 degrees in there, and it consistently blows. And I try to turn the shower on to create some steam, but it doesn't matter. Like they have a system where I think if it gets to a certain temperature, it'll automatically turn have the air blow, or turn the system turn on to regulate the temperature back to what they have it set for. So I couldn't stay in a 24-hour gym. I had to leave. It was so cold. I couldn't think. I was out of my mind. But anyway, oh God, now this is saying I'm reaching a free recording limit. Isn't that something? Now I gotta find a way to do this documentary. Again, this is just in case something happens to me, and to inspire others to try to keep a head up, keep my own head up.